The day I changed the locks was colder than it should have been for April. I remember because I stood outside for 10 minutes afterward, holding the key in my palm like it might bleed if I squeezed hard enough. I didn't cry. I haven't cried in front of him since the night I found the messages. Not the ones on his phone, the ones in his email. The receipts. People think betrayal comes like a slap, but for me, it was a drip, a sick, slow drip of understanding. It started with silence, with excuses, with him always needing to work late when there was no job keeping him. Then came the guilt. Buys roses on Monday, takeout on random Tuesdays, long prayers at dinner with words that sounded like lies even when they were beautiful. When I saw the hotel confirmation in his inbox, I didn't scream. I opened a new browser tab and searched how to evict your husband legally. That was 6 months ago. By the time I changed the locks, I had rehearsed every emotion: anger, grief, vengeance, resolve. But when I actually did it, when I stood there turning that tiny piece of metal in the deadbolt, I felt one thing: relief. Not because I stopped loving him, but because I finally stopped waiting for him to change. I didn't grow up with fairy tales. I grew up in church basements with flannel graphs, Jesus and modesty pledges, and purity contracts. I believed if I saved myself, I'd get someone who saw me like God does. But Marcus didn't save me. He devoured me in slow motion, smiling while he did it. And the sickest part? He still says he loves me, still texts, "I miss you," still signs emails with, "I'm praying." I believe him, and I don't trust a word he says. My therapist told me that's called trauma bonding. I call it marriage. I don't know how to forgive someone who shattered the only gospel I ever believed in. The one where good girls get faithful husbands. The one where porn is a teenage phase, not a God you keep worshiping after your baby is born. The one where God hates divorce, is supposed to be comforting. I didn't want to be angry at God, but here I am, praying with clenched teeth, tithing like it's hush money, serving in children's ministry so I don't disappear completely. I still pray for Marcus, not because I believe he deserves it, but because if God doesn't show up for him, I'm scared he won't show up for me either. Some nights, when Israel is asleep and the house is quiet, I stare at our wedding photo. It's the one where he's whispering something to me and I'm laughing. Everyone says it's their favorite. I don't remember what he said. I've tried over and over, but the moment is gone. That's the thing about betrayal. It rots your memories. It turns joy into fiction. But I remember the key. It's still in my purse. I keep it not because I want him back, but because I need to remember the day I chose peace over pretending.